The activity referenced in today's lesson surprised me by my results, but I did find a lot of relevancy to what my results align primarily to. So the ideology that aligns to me the most after doing this six-part session was I aligned more favorably towards learning, and I least aligned favorably towards scholarly and social incorporation in the education curriculum. I feel as though in regards to having a higher alignment to learning is something that I enjoy, and I encourage others around me to do so as well. Learning is something that we can share with others and learn through experiences or within the classroom or even from others who ultimately helped us in our decisions or just understanding and acquiring new knowledge. In regards to the comparison of scholarly and social incorporation in education, it's more structured, it's more or less biased, and it also doesn't open up a window to new innovative things. It's more structured in a way. So with reading the question, Decolonizing the Classroom, after completing the inventory and reading the accompanying introduction, how did that insight inform your reading of the article, Decolonizing the Classroom? And what do you think about the article with respect to curricular ideologies? So this is a situation that designs and helps us understand certain issues that educators face within writing a curriculum. So doing this assessment actually kind of gives you an insight of how teachers base their curriculum and kind of how they base their curriculum standards on onto the students that they ultimately teach. So reviewing the curriculum theory Conflicting Visions by Michael Skyros 2013, the article shares that it is designed to help answer questions and problems related to scope, sequence, integration, and continuality that curriculum developers must face when creating a curriculum. Skyra also mentions that individual people think in different ways, and understanding the philosophical ideology, we are always in conflict. After completing this assessment and reading the Decolonizing the Classroom, I feel as though that we learn through society, cultural differences, different aspects of life, and other social elements that ultimately surrounds us, whether it is from our family, friends, or just social influence, or anything that influences our way of thinking, whether it's in the classroom or outside the classroom, or just in life decisions. It ultimately helps differentiate us from ourselves in a way of thinking and how we make decisions in our life. So as mentioned in the Decolonizing the Classroom, the knowledge is considered multicated, meaning that it is many forms of education and ways of learning, the complexity of knowledge. Wayne Ayu discusses in the article Decolonizing the Classroom that it doesn't appear that education has multicultural aspects integrated into curriculum. He believes that there should be more inclusion in the education as far as multicultural standpoints. Schools create the baseline of education, but most of the time it's kind of steered away through cultural aspects within the curriculum. So I do agree with his statement that schools only bring on a certain level of multicultural elements, as everyone have different preferences in education and the curriculum itself. From personal experiences, I enjoy learning different cultures and different aspects of understanding history and retaining information taught within and outside of school. There's a lot that we don't know about history, but rather we learn afterwards. And sometimes it's often covered up, but eventually becomes uncovered, which is brought to our attention later on, and some even from centuries ago.